Hey everybody, Big Lyle back for another rarity. I hope you enjoyed my last video. Ali Floper. I've heard two different pronunciations, so if I made a mistake, I apologize. So this one here is a rare one. It's a magazine, the Saturday Evening Post. Let me just get my trusty magnifying glass. It's June 21st, 1941, volume 213, number 51. Now, this one here I found at a secondhand shop just on the outskirts of Vancouver earlier this year, and I was quite surprised. So, I'll show it to you. They're a much bigger magazine. This is what it looks like. And I'll explain to you the significance about it in just a few seconds. And this is the back cover. Now, what this one is about, well, first of all, it has a mailing label up here, which I'll give you more information about. And this cover was done by Albert W. Hampson. He was born in 1910 and he died in 1990. So inside of this is a Superman story. First magazine interview with the creators of Superman, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, included a tour of their homes and photos. The story was called Up, Up and Away, The Rise of Superman. And that article was done by John Kobler. He was born in 1910 and he died in 2000. So Jerry Siegel was born in 1914 and died in 1996. And Joe Shuster was born in 1914 and died in 1992. I have the information on the back, because that's not something I'm going to memorize. So I'll just show you what the inside of it looks like a little bit here. Or the story of it. And just give me a moment. Okay, so the story Up, Up and Away was done by John Kobler, and it has a colored picture of Superman. I'll have to stand up for this one, because this is I'll have to back up a little bit because it's a very big magazine. This is what it looks like. Isn't that cool? 1941. And I'll show you a little bit more here. Just a moment here. That was it. Let me just check. I know there was something else in here I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, there was a couple of more articles in here, but that'll be on a future show, because there was quite a few different articles in there I wanted to show you. So this one here about the storyline. So I'll give you a little bit more information on what I found on this magazine. So June 21st, 1941 issue is unique, and for the first time, a prestige national magazine treated Superman as a legitimate cultural and business phenomenon. This issue remains a holy grail because it captures the exact moment Superman transitioned from a kid's comic book hero into a national icon. The weekly print run for these Saturday Evening Posts were between 2 and 3 million a week. In VG condition, this magazine goes between $100 and $300 US. I paid under $20 because I didn't pay very much for it. So my copy still has the mailing label on it. And it says in the information that I found that on the cover, the stamp date, which I'll show if I can see it, if you can see it rather, is upside down, and it has the person's name, and it has a number 1241. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, what that means is it was a damp state that the person's subscription was ending December 1941. This is the subscription expiration date rather than a delivery date. The original subscriber's plan was set to expire December 1941, the same month as the attack on Pearl Harbor. Some have sold in the range of $125 to $150, but I've seen some online. I've seen 2 on eBay that was much higher than the $300, but it's just an average price because they're hard to find in good shape. And then there was they had some information on the resident that lived there. I'm not going to get into that. So it says here that it was the earliest and most significant national magazine featured on the creators of Superman. The original price of this magazine was 5 cents and 7 cents in Canada. So Abe Books, pardon me, has a copy for $337.50 US in VG. And if you're looking for that, and the inventory number on Abe Books for this is MT-31-037. And I think you might have to look on it like pre-World War II America, but it's on in Abe Books. It was on for $337.50. So Superman debuted in newspaper comic strips January 16th, 1939, followed by a Sunday strip November 5th, 1939, 20 million readers, 300 newspapers, long before the Saturday Evening Post article. They also had on the radio The Adventures of Superman, which came out February 12th, 1940. And also, which was news to me during this research, is that Jerry Siegel published The Reign of the Superman in his own fanzine called Science Fiction, The Advanced Guard of Future Civilization. And that one was dated January 1933. So that is all the information that I have on that one. And they had more information on where the address on the mailing label, and supposedly to some collectors had stated that the people that have these on a subscription, that there was a really deep crease in the book for a subscription crease, and there is none in this one. It is very clean. There's very, very small minor tears on the back cover. That wasn't caused by me. It was there when I bought it. So I hope you enjoyed this. And it's just a rare one. I just thought I would share all of that with you. So if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll do my best to get as much truthful information as I can. I wanted to thank Near Mint, not Near Mint Comics, for having me on their show last Friday. That was great. I didn't know any of the people on the panel, but I know them now, and thank you very much for all the subs that I received as of this recording. I have 196 subscribers and over just about 3,500 views, which is just blows me right out of the water. I never expected that. So, on that note, everybody have a great evening and be safe out there. And thank you for tuning in. May God bless.